Hey y'all, we're Whatever Floats Your Note. I'm Will Denny alongside with
Eddie Aguilar.
Christina Mossback.
Kelsey Gilbert.
and we are here to talk to you today about music festivals. Music festivals we've been to, we want to go to, or music festivals we've heard about. Eddie, what have you heard or what have you been to?
I've been to the Vans Warped Tour. It's been like several years. It was so hot and literally waited at the very front of the gate for Bring Me the Horizon. I used to be a huge fan of Bring Me the Horizon. And I stood in the same spot for like 7 hours in like the burning sun. Like it was so hot. It was like mid-July. And like it was like 5 bands before them playing, and I stayed like right there just so I could be like front row center for them. And people were like crowd surfing and like hurting my like head, and like my body was hurting so bad. I was sweating. I had people sweat all over me, but I didn't care. It was so fun.
So it was worth it?
It was worth it because like the security guards were like squirting water at everybody. So like
That's awesome.
yeah, it was pretty fun. What about y'all?
You can go ahead.
I've never been to one. I know I'm missing out, and I would love to go. The first one I'd probably try to go to is Sloss Fest in Birmingham. And they a lot of times they have a pretty good lineup, so
Yeah.
it's definitely something on my bucket list that I'd love to do.
For sure.
I've been to Sloss Fest. That was also very hot.
Yeah, it was.
Sure.
I've never been to one either. I used to want to go to Vans Warped Tour when I was younger, like back in middle school when I was like in my emo phase, and they had like all those pop punk bands and stuff
I would
playing
have
there.
loved that.
Yeah.
Too. I went through that same phase.
I had a friend that went to Vans Warped Tour, and she actually passed out because it was so hot and she was dehydrated, and she passed out standing by like a vendor that like with a little cart that was like selling water or food or something, and hit her head on it, and it like busted her nose, and like her mouth was bleeding, and she woke up and didn't remember like what was going on. And I also have a story about a friend who went to Hangout Fest in Gulf Shores, Alabama. He went, and he's a little bit crazy, so this is kind of wild. He went and met some people on the beach that he didn't really know, some strangers, and I think he took some drugs or something from them and got really high and went and watched Tuvlo perform, and he got really excited because apparently Tuvlo flashed everybody during the show, and he was like, yeah, boobs. So, yeah, I guess that was
That's always
fun for him, but I've never been, so.
I've been to a couple, none that are really far away. Sloss Fest this last year, that was a good time. Got in for free Sunday, winged it.
How'd you get in for free?
My buddy took off his bracelet, and so we reattached it, and he went through with his ticket and said, this has already been scanned. And he's like, something's seriously wrong, like I already paid for my ticket. So after like 30 minutes, they gave him a new wristband.
Oh my gosh.
And so
Y'all are wild.
that worked out really well for me.
Oh, wow.
And then 420 Fest in Atlanta last year, that was a really good time. They had a lot of great bands. But the best is Cucaraca Music Festival in Steele, Alabama. It's like an hour down the road, and it's all local, and it's a really good time. It's small, BYOB, big stuff, cheap. It's so much fun, and I always have a good time there. Anything else to say?
Nah.
There's a lot of good music festivals out there.
Yeah, there are. But
But
they're
I don't have
expensive.
enough money.
Yeah, if you got a lot of money, I would do it all.
I think that's my main problem. I
Yeah.
can't afford to go to them.
Me too. Well, that's it for us this week for Whatever Floats Your Note. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.